Hello there, everyone. How are you doing on this marvelous Monday? It's December 26th in the year 2022. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Did you have a good holiday period? I guess it's still going on for some people. Not for me personally, but let's see. New Year's is coming up here next weekend, looks like. Yeah, Saturday night will be New Year's Eve. That means, yeah, and next Sunday, I guess, will be January 1st, New Year's Day. Back in the day when I was a kid, we always had Thanksgiving dinner, say at my dad's house. A lot of family would come. Christmas Eve, we had certain relatives. Christmas Day at my dad's house. And a New Year's Day dinner was at my grandparents' house. Unfortunately, all four of my grandparents are now deceased. And my father, he still might have some gatherings, but not like in the past. When I was a kid growing up, we always had lots of family around, but it seems like the older I get, it's less and less and less. So anyway, I digress. That's just how life is, isn't it? So anyway, what should you invest in right now? What should you invest in? The markets are kind of, society's kind of, the economy's kind of, COVID's out there, the flu's out there, RSV's out there. It's like, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? There's the question. I'll give you my answer from the opinion of Mazske, just the opinion of Mazske, because I'm Mazske Finance. I am not a financial advisor. Let me always stress that. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I am just the little guy who, I'm going to make a video later this week telling you exactly how much money I've made every year since I started paying taxes. And you'll see, like, whoa, you didn't make very much. And yet I am a multi-millionaire. I will say this, I did work for the Motley Fool in a contractor position for 5 years, I think it was. I had access to all of their services. I saw exactly what they do. I followed the Motley Fool since 1999. I learned a lot from them. I advocate for them still. I don't no longer work for them, but I still think if you want to invest in stocks, go to the Motley Fool. Now, I will differ from them. I'm independent. I have my own thoughts based on everybody I listen to and everything I read and the signs that I see, how I interpret the signs. Okay? So anyway, without further ado, what should we invest in right now? All right, here's number one, my humble opinion. Cash. If you have some cash, don't laugh at me. Come on now. That's not an investment, is it? No, it's not. It's not. But the reason I say that is things are in turmoil right now, kind of. The market's changing, interest rates are up, but the real estate prices have not quite adapted to the higher interest rates yet. It's hard to find a great deal, but they're out there. But odds are great deals will be easier to find as time goes on. So something to consider is holding cash, waiting for those opportunities, waiting for when you can, if you find a deal, you got the money. Because maybe you got to jump on it and pay cash to buy a house or pay cash to buy whatever it might be. Maybe you see the high dollar car that somebody fell in hard times and they're selling it dirt cheap. And it's something you've wanted for so long, but you cannot pay the high dollars. But now you got the opportunity to buy it a lot cheaper. It's not an investment, but it's an opportunity, right? Maybe it's a friend of yours has a business and they fell in hard times. You'd love to have the business, but you don't want to pay top dollar up here. You want to pay down here. If you got the cash, sometimes cash is king, cash talks, okay? But if you're holding cash, think about, a couple of videos back, I talked about Wealthfront. If you use my link in a couple of videos back, you can get 4.3% interest. If you're holding cash, you might as well get something for it. You can also invest in like I-bonds, which might pay 6.89%, something like that. But you got to lock your money up for 6 months. Can you afford to lock it up for 6 months? For example, that opportunity comes on next month. If it's in Wealthfront, you can take it out in a heartbeat. You can take it out. So the link is in a couple videos back. Look for it if you want to do that. 4.3%. You won't find that in too many other places for savings accounts. Okay? All right. So number two, what would I invest in? I would invest in real estate. All right. Like I just said, the deals are still out there.